Ooh, it looks so pretty.
Hello, hello, hello. It did the thing again. There we go. Hello. Yay, I'm talking now. Yay. Hello, Masked. Welcome in. I'm here with Vegas today. If you want to say hi, you can say hi.
Greetings. I'm trying to figure out my volume so you can't hear it on the stream that I'm watching. Sorry.
You're good. Okay. Say hi. Well, I'm glad you got first, and I hope you have good eeps and good sleeps. Should I think I'm gonna tag the tutorial that we're doing.
That sounds like a plan.
Oh wait, no, I shouldn't do that. I should
Give credit where credit's due.
Okay. There we go. I can still kind of hear it, by the way.
The audio?
Yeah.
Oh, I have it off.
Oh, I heard something in the background. I don't know what it was.
I'll close my door to make sure it's not my roomie.
Okay. So let's see if this worked. We're gonna just go into the gameplay scene. Is it gonna work? It worked! Okay, cool.
Yay!
Can everyone hear Vegas okay?
Hello, hello, hello. I'm just gonna randomly just continue to talk until someone writes something.
They should be able to
I'm
hear
excited
you.
for this. It looks really pretty. Okay, cool.
Okay, they should be able to hear you. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and start the tutorial. Okay, so this is a tutorial that I started. By the way, if Soldier with Me is tired, so definitely bedtime. Okay, night night. Yay! Night night. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Sweet dreams.
So I started the tutorial and I just did like all the flat colors. And there's the tutorial linked on screen. And now we're doing details. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the video. Let me move this over here so I can see what I'm doing.
It kind of looks like a blob, as in like one of those that you would fight. The cute little blobby characters.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then you're doing great.
Not my controller. What is this? My keyboard is attacking me. Okay, there we go.
I knew that inanimate objects would one day rise up against us. Bummer. Didn't think it'd be today.
Okay, let me make sure I'm on the right brush. Yes, I'm on the right brush. Okay. So she's just doing details right now, so I'm just going to draw my details. And I'm on a clipping mask layer because I can't stay within the lines for shit. Hi, Chaos. Welcome in. I'm really bad at outlines.
I was literally watching a video a little bit ago on how to help with that because there's so many things that you can do with Procreate, but you don't even know until you try. And as someone who is not good with technology but learning, I've been watching all of these creators make art and I'm like, it looks so easy. Why does it take me hours? And yeah, the videos are very helpful because there's actually a way that you can make your shapes and then as you're painting inside said shape, you don't have to worry about coloring outside of the lines because it'll make sure that it stays within that.
I think that's a clipping mask.
Okay, well, that's what I just learned about this morning.
I love that for you.
I'm trying to cut down my hours.
On like art pieces.
Mm-hmm. Especially with this PNG that's been driving me insane.
That's very fair. For those who don't know, Vegas is going to start streaming soon. They're going to start doing gaming and art, and then they're hoping to get into ASMR.
Mm-hmm. I'm new to digital art. I've only been doing it for a little bit. I'm used to everything by hand. So, it'll be fun.
You're learning along with me. Well, you're a little farther than I am, but I'm also learning digital art, which is why we're doing this together.
Teamwork! I'm actually working on
Woo.
my PNG while you're doing this, so we're crafting together.
Wee. I don't know if I like that. Oi. We're just gonna go up. Okay, there we go. That looks better.
No, you're doing this on your iPad, right?
Yes. Yes, I am. My cat is
Cool.
destroying the floor. Thank you, Atreyu. Exactly what I needed. Cat destruction. Lovely.
Must be the day for it. I woke up last night. Last night I slept on the couch, and this morning I woke up on the couch, and
Well, if
my
you fell
roommate's
asleep
cat
there, I would
Onyx.
hope.
Huh?
I hope you woke up there. If you fell asleep on the couch, I would hope you woke up there.
I sleepwalk, so But anyway, my roommate's cat went to scratch the couch, and I have never jumped up so quickly in my life. I was like, "You will not destroy my new couch." She ran, but she's chilling with me now. It wouldn't be such a problem, but she tries to do it at least once a day, and I literally for Christmas got her a miniature cat scratching couch.
She was not grateful.
She uses it, but she still wants to try mine. I don't know if it's just to try my patience or what, but I'm not for it.
I wish that we didn't let Atreyu destroy things. But I can't keep track of everything. It just drives me insane.
What about claw covers? That's what we use. She just happened to rip hers off recently, so we have to do them again tonight.
I don't think he would tolerate claw covers.
Ah, they can be difficult to put on if your cat is not forthcoming. As long as we give my roommate's cat a treat per toe, she's fine.
Atreyu is not motivated by food. Well, he's more motivated by food than he used to be ever since we put him on a diet. But he's
It's not
like,
necessarily a motivation, I would say. More of like she understands that we're not trying to be mean. Because the cat that I have that is most motivated would be Sabbath, aka the Magic 8 Ball, who is also currently on a weight loss journey. But for Onyx, I think it's just for her knowing that we're okay because they can feel our frustration, and it's not necessarily an easy process to put glue into a tiny little cover and then put that tiny little cover on a tiny little claw and make sure that their hair is out of the way so you don't get glue on it. Like, it's a bit of a frustrating process, and I think the treats help remind her that we're not frustrated with her. You know, it's just the process that we have to get done. And of course, rewarding her for her patience because I'm sure it's not fun for her either.
that is very fair.
I mean, I do that with the majority of them. Anytime they have to take meds or something, I make sure to give them their medication and give them something good to eat after. Whether it's making sure that they're having their favorite food or like a treat or something. It just helps them know. I also like to show them that I'm going to give them their meds so they know. And it's not just like, here, I'm going to abduct you and force meds down your throat, because that's not good. If they can understand what you're doing is helpful, they're more than likely going to be calmer.
That has not always been the case with Atreyu.
Not all
Atreyu's
pets are
like,
that way. Some take it as an insult. They don't care about motivation, they just care that they don't like it.
eventually I'm going to have to play the video. Because I'm almost to the end of these details. Oi. There we go. That looks more natural.
I love how easy it is to rotate the canvas when doing art, because I would literally, physical canvases, I would do the same thing, and I would always have to make sure that I have like art gloves or something on to make sure I wasn't putting my hands back in the paint or like smudging everything that I had previously done, because it's so easy to be able to do. But I love that you can just manipulate the canvas however you need to get the details done.
That is very helpful. Ah. Nope. Nope. Straight lines. This is hard because I'm gay. Oi. Well, half gay. Part gay?
Yeah, but it's also beautiful because you are too, so.
Mlarp. Okay, where does this one... I kind of made this blob and I didn't know how to add details to it, and now I'm having to add details to my blob. And it's not going the best. Oh, no.
I don't think it looks too bad. What details do you want to add?
Well, I want to
Right
make
now
all
you're
of
just working
these
on the
leaves.
greenery, right?
Yeah, I want to make all of these leaves. and I don't know where one leaf starts and another leaf ends.
All right. Well, yeah, I would say that one's gonna be a little bit behind. Um, And then the other two should be one of the one in the one currently in the middle because it kind of looks like a cactus right now. That one's it can be slightly behind. The other one can be more up front if you want, and then the final one that's higher up can be behind the one. Yeah, that might be. Think that's okay?
I think that's good, but I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. She did
So
not suggest
cute.
clipping masks. I just was like, I can't do this without a clipping mask, therefore a clipping mask. She was just raw dogging all of the outlines. And I was like, how on earth?
See, that's what I've been doing this whole time.
How?
This is why it takes me hours, dude. You know me and my perfectionism. That's why I would get so frustrated and want to throw my frickin' iPad. But that's because if people didn't know, tutorials are important. They will save you so much time. Always look up tutorials and then just mess around and have fun as much as you want, but at least have a bit more understanding.
Okay, there we go. Nope, I don't like that.
The first piece of art that I have on my iPad almost a year ago is your guys's like little bat, frog, and sun that we were working on.
Aww. Is there anything I need to erase? I think I got everything. Okay. Now we can start the video again. So she's just doing details. No. We're not doing a giveaway. This is a video that's like, what, 5 years old?
That giveaway has been given.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now she's doing the dirt. So now we're going to hide the blob. And then we're going to go on the dirt layer and select that. And then we're just going to make it a little darker. And we're going to hide all of these things. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. And the branch. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot to make a clipping mask for that. Ah! I can't wait till it's second nature.
Right? Like that's what I'm also hoping for, so I can just do it without thought and have to think about what layer is going to contain what.
Outlines and straight lines are not my strong suit. My cat just snored.
All tuckered out from destroying the house.
No one was stirring, not even a mouse. Except for Sunshine, who was going absolutely bonkers, trying to get her iPad to stop knocking her off her rocker. I don't know.
Oh.
Oy. So since I'm coloring a little monster, one of the things I was going to mention today, it was going to be my stream title, but then I decided against it because I decided to do like the actual like what we're doing. So what is everyone's favorite monster and or slash cryptid?
Ooh, that's hard.
I know, that's why I asked you.
I like so many. We also have different people that like different things. Let's see.
I know that Ghost's favorite is Fresno Nightcrawler.
The night crawlers are cute. I have a piece of art that I did of them. I really like Mothman just because the Mothman art, like, it's so adorable. There's so many different ways that they can be done. I'm a huge Nessie fan. Bigfoot and the Yeti. I mean,
I love Nessie,
adorable.
Bigfoot, and Yeti too. Hi, Cinder. Thank you for subbing for 10 months. Our sub baby is 1 month old. Mothman's your favorite?
When I was younger, I was really curious about like the chupacabra. But that, we lived in the desert, so we heard a lot of
That
stories
makes
about
sense.
chupacabra attacks. And then like monster, you talking like Frankenstein, Dracula, that kind of thing, or like anything?
It can be anything. I know I like dragons and phoenixes and stuff.
Oh, okay, so like
And
mythical.
like
Okay,
will o' the
well, yeah,
wisps.
dragons are amazing. I just don't even look at them as monsters because they're so cute.
That is fair.
Um, I'm a big Frankenstein fan. I think Mary Shelley did a great job with Frankenstein, and Young Frankenstein is a favorite. So if we're going with classics, he'd probably be a top favorite. But nothing tops dragons.
That is fair. I think that looks like dirt, but I'm unsure. What are we thinking?
I think it looks like dirt.
Okay. You like ghosts? That is also an answer. I also like fairies a lot
Mm-hmm.
and mermaids and like water nymphs and forest nymphs. I can't pronounce that word very well, but
I like the nymphs better than the mermaids, to be honest.
why? Why do you like them better?
Uh, Probably because I didn't know about them until I was like 10 or so. I had only heard about mermaids before, and mermaids were kind of like pushed on me, being a redheaded child. I like them. Like, The Little Mermaid was big, it was great, it was wonderful, but
I was
I
like,
think it
why are
was
they
like
pushed on you?
overdone.
And then I was like, wait, Little Mermaid.
Yeah. Because everybody was like, oh, you must love The Little Mermaid. And I'm like, I mean, I do like The Little Mermaid, but I don't need everything Little Mermaid. I want, like, dragon tails. Kim Possible, that kind of stuff.
Dragon
So maybe
tails,
if I had known
dragon
about them
tails.
earlier on, I don't know, but I didn't know about them. So to me, they were more intriguing.
That's fair. Okay, I'm going to correct this stopper because I made it too wide.
You're just a thick boy.
I know, but it needs to be a skinny boy. Well, a skinnier boy. Okay, there we go. At least in one area, it needs to be skinnier. Okay. I was not coloring that with the correct brush, but I forgot what brush I was using, so. Oops.
It should be in your history.
It should be. Did I look there? No. Oops. Okay, so now I need a clipping mask for this. Dear Lord! Why are tutorials? I always choose like the really long tutorials, and I could have chosen a short one. But my brain said no, must go for long.
I mean, you could say the same thing about me and my PNG character. You were like, no, don't do all the details. Do something simple. And my brain said, details? You know, that's a good idea.
Yes, you did. You can always add more as like upgrades and as extra special hats.
Yeah, that's fair. I have a cookie that's wanting to get in my lap. Come here, Cookie.
Cookie is her
Say
cat. It's not a
hello.
sentient snack.
No, it's not a sentient snack. Anytime I turn on my heating pad, my oldest little baby, she's 16, she's like, oh, it's sitting on Mama's lap time.
Okay. Oh, it needs to be... That wouldn't fit inside of there. Excuse? Am I on the right layer? Yes. Am I with the right color? Okay, that would Procreate just freaking out apparently. There we go. That looks much better. Chaos, what's your favorite cryptid?
Have you ever had an experience with cryptids?
Yeah! I fucking saw one once! And I don't know what it was. It was something else. It was Corey and I were driving along this back road really late at night,
It's always been.
and and I had this really bad feeling all of a sudden, and I we looked out into the middle of the road, and like this thing materialized in front of us that looked like a shadow creature, and it was like, it looked like the size of like, it looked like a bunny with like antlers. It looked like a jackalope, kind of, or like a mix between a jackalope and a beaver and a platypus. It was weird. It I don't know exactly what it looked like, but it was like this shadow
Jackalope,
creature.
beaver, and a platypus. Huh.
I don't know what it was. All I know is
It's something from the Gravity Shack. Okay, the Gravity Falls. It's from the Mystery Shack. It escaped.
Well, okay, so we're looking out of the car and it wasn't there 1 second, and then we're still looking at this empty stretch of road, and all of a sudden, just poof, there's like this shadow creature in the middle of the ground. And Corey goes, "What the fuck?" And I said, "You see it too?" And Corey was like, "Yeah!" And he almost swerved the car, and then we almost hit it, and then we just kept going. And it like, and we looked back and it wasn't there.
I think that they phase in and out of our reality. I think that's what happens.
And then one time I saw a brownie, which is like a fake creature. And then they're like these little tiny. They're bigger than a pixie and a sprite and a fairy. Because it goes like sprite, pixie, and size. From smallest to largest. It goes like pixie, sprite, or it's sprite and pixie. I don't remember which is which. And then fairy, and then brownie is like a little taller. And it like comes up to like your knee. And it had like a little acorn cap, and it was in someone's basement. I saw that too. And then I don't know what else. What about you?
Yeah, I've had quite a few encounters. Hmm. I would say the one that was like heart stopping, because other ones was just like, oh my gosh, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. But like this was the first time that it was like 7 feet away from me, maybe. Um, I was at a friend's house. Unfortunately, we're no longer close, but I was at their house. It was like midnight, and I was talking on the phone with another friend of mine, and all of a sudden, like I'm outside in their little like lanai area, and all of a sudden I just see this. When I looked it up later, it was called a Dover demon, I believe is what they referred to it as. But they kind of look like giant gray aliens. But they're big. And this one was like just stepping over their neighbor's fence, which was like no issue at all, to give you an idea of like how tall they were. They were just stepping over it like you would step over a shoe in the middle of the floor. And when I saw them, I like just paused and my heartbeat started getting really fast. And then they looked directly at me, and I saw red little eyes. And then I felt like they were irritated, and they just vanished. I think they were upset that I saw them. Like, oh shit, a human saw me. But they just left. It was wild.
That's
I don't think it
insane.
was gonna hurt me or anything. I think it was just more of an inconvenience of being seen.
One time at a sleepover, it was my sleepover at my house, and I
The
had,
ghost?
yeah, the ghost.
I was there!
So you were there, and there were four girls there, and we were all hyped up on sugar, so it might have been partially that. But one
You
girl
guys
looks
were.
out. That's fair. One girl looks out the window, and she sees like this ghost, and each of us see these ghosts. And I don't remember if we talked about it the day of or if we like mentioned it later, but like someone else I was talking to was like, "Wait, you saw the ghost too?" And they were like, "Yeah, we saw the ghost." And I don't know what that was. It was like outside of my living room window, and it was like this white ghost with like white hair. And she
She
looked
was a
kind of
beautiful
like, but
lady.
she looked kind of like my English teacher at the time to me.
We had one at my old house when I lived with my grandparents. It would only come out at night, though, and it would just walk the hall.
There was at the old house that I used to live in, same thing with a brownie in the basement. Um, there constantly was like my uh sister-in-law, she would hear like tapping on her floor all the time. She's like, it sounded like ghost tap dancing. And I was like, I swear this house is haunted. Because there's like no trees above that house. There was no rooms above her room. There was like no like attic access or anything. And it sounded like footsteps. And I was like, okay, your room is haunted. I'm never going in there again.
I mean, there's a way to deal with that kind of stuff. We had to deal with one when we first moved into the apartment.
Oi.
Because it was not a nice ghost. It was not a Casper. It was a, I'm gonna break all of your dishes type, you know. But we haven't had problems since then.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, you just kind of gotta be able to talk with them, and if they're not willing to be, you know, a nice, well, it wouldn't even be a guest because they've probably been longer, you know, they're longer than you guys have, but more of like, I guess a better roommate, you know? Like, I'm not gonna mess with them if you don't mess with me, so as long as we can cohabitate in peace, I'm good. Um, and one of them that was here was able to accept that, and then the one that was outside was not as pleased. So that one took some like prayer and sage and all that fun jazz to make sure that it kept itself in check.
Has anyone in chat ever encountered like a ghost or like a sprite or a fairy or like a cryptid or anything?
Or is everyone just like, these people need meds?
Yeah. I also grew up in a very haunted part of the US. So like, oh, the music stopped. 1 second.
That's
Let
fair.
me-
There's so much that happens in the area that, you know, you lived in. I, unfortunately, am still at. And then previously, I mean, before I moved here, I was in the desert where a test site was not too far away. So weird shit happened all the time.
Radioactive. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Or sometimes, you know, like big explosions and stuff would scare animals out of the mountains. So we had like mountain lions and things of that nature that would just like come into our cul-de-sac.
Ah.
Honestly, I like the shape of your vase better.
Thank you. I like it too. Thank you. Hold on. I need to find the color that she's using. Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's got a derpy little smile. Looks like a cute, mindless little whale. Can you convert a pixelized image to a vector?
Yes. I think so. Hold on. She's moving too fast! She's moving too fast! I also collect haunted objects, which I've mentioned before on stream. And I know another ASMR artist who collects haunted dolls. And I talked about like my haunted collection with her and she was like, "That's so cool." I feel like they need to be whiter.
Yeah, there's a whole market for that. I know quite a few people that either they like to collect dead things or haunted things. There can be a lot of beauty in it, and I mean,
I just don't like them to be lonely. If they're nice spirits, I'm like, well, if you're nice, I'll just take you home. And so a lot of them are like on my bookshelves and I put them around surrounded by nice and sweet things. And so they feel cozy and comfy. Okay, I think. Oh, apparently I missed a section. Okay, how do we feel about that eyeball? That. I think it looks cute.
yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Okay.
We have to name this blob.
I do have to name this blob. Once it's done, though. Okay. Do you have any other experiences with cryptids that you want to share?
Huh. I mean, I've done a lot of traveling, so I've seen a lot while driving, usually back roads, usually at night or right around dusk or something of that nature, like really early in the morning. We had one here when I went to take my dog outside. Um, it reminded me of like a fake Wendigo because
Oh.
it had like the deer antlers and like the skeleton head and stuff, but that's not what a Wendigo looks like. So that's why I say fake. Um,
Do you think it was a word that I'm not going to say?
like a
Cuz
skinwalker?
yeah.
Oh yeah, could be. Could absolutely be.
Look at them. They so cute. Yes. It is very
Um,
cute.
with that one though, I got a bad feeling, so I just took him inside. I try to listen to those feelings, you know? Like, they're just trying to live their life. Don't piss them off. Just go inside.
Oh, hold on. I got to go for just a second cuz I have to connect a power cord to my iPad. Hold
Oh
on. I'll
no,
be
don't let Blobby die.
BRB.
I forgot to do my daily sunray. Shame on me. If you guys have ideas for names, you should put them in the chat, because I'm sure that's gonna come up soon. She did such a cute job. It was like peekaboo there for a second.
Ooh, hello. Sorry, I have so many cables and things and cords, and I said, hello, I'm back, but I was still muted, so you couldn't see me. Or hear me.
Well, hello.
Hello. I was like, why aren't they responding to what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh wait, I'm muted. Okay.
It's such a different setup on my computer. Sorry, I'm having fun.
Woo.
If you want, you can also turn on symmetry if you want the arms to be the same.
That is fair. I'll try to get it equal on my own, and then if I don't want to, if I can't, then I'll do the symmetry.
Okay, and if you also don't want to do symmetry and you already have like the shape that you want for the arm, you can just copy the layer and then invert it and put it on the opposite side.
That's fair. Oh no! It's not on a new layer.
Uh-oh.
Can I undo what I just did? So I took the whole thing behind it. Oopsies.
Don't take a chunk of blobby.
Here, I'm just gonna create a new layer. She didn't, but that doesn't mean I can't.
Very true.
The first one I made was my favorite. Let's see if I can. No! I wish I could go back, but I cannot. Jesus, this is difficult.
You can do it.
How do I duplicate it? There you go.
If you click on the layer that you're currently on, there should be like a duplicate. There you go.
No. I wanted to move it. Hello?
Move it, move it, move it.
How do I... I've seen enough Supernatural. I don't like them. That's fair. We were just talking about the things that we've seen that are like supernatural and cryptids and stuff like that. If you want to share experiences, feel free. But hi, Misa. Welcome in. I'm struggling.
It looks good so far. You've only been doing this for a little bit.
I know, but I want to be good at it.
Well, you
I
will
don't
be
like-
with time.
I don't like doing things I'm not good at.
I can understand that, but also, you were bad at everything at least once. It's very rare to be good at something from the get-go.
Oh, the series Supernatural? Oh, okay. Why is my background all blotchy?
It's a good series. I know it's
I
too
never
spooky for
finished
you.
it, and it got removed off Netflix.
I really enjoy it. I don't know, Lucy might be able to handle it, but no, I don't know if you could.
I
There's a
liked it when
lot.
I watched it.
Oh,
I was all
okay.
the way up
Well,
to
cool.
season 7.
Oh, okay. I've been watching the new branch off with his parents.
The Winchesters.
Mm-hmm. That's cool though. I just didn't think because, Doctor Who being something that freaked you out, I was thinking, like,
That
this
was
is...
just the gas mask episode, and I never watched it again.
Okay. I was like, Doctor Who is great, but different. Like, the level of sci-fi versus horror is way different between the two series.
Okay, how do we feel about these arms?
Got a big head and tiny arms, and I'm not really certain how this is supposed to work. I think it looks cute.
Your mom's a big fan, like a big, big fan. Who's her favorite Sam or Dean? Okay, so now we're gonna combine
Did you have a
those.
favorite?
Me, I liked them both. I relate more with Sam, but I thought Dean was hotter.
Yeah, I'm attracted to Dean more for sure. But I'm a Castiel person.
That's fair.
He's such a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
We need more people to call out the ass butts of the world.
I didn't get to see too much of Castiel. So.
What season does Cass come in? You said you watched up to season 7, right?
Yeah, I did, but he wasn't like a regular character until like season 8 or 9.
Oh.
He only showed up for like a few episodes.
I binge watch a lot of my series, so looking back, I'm like, I don't remember when that character showed up, because I watched all of it in a week. I've been listening to their podcast, too. The Supernatural Podcast.
I'm bad at doing this. Okay.
You're not bad. I don't know why I whispered that, but you're not bad.
Okay. Oh, I don't want it to be shiny. Cass comes in season 5 when Dean gets out of hell. Season 4, I mean. Or Dean gets out of hell in season 4, but his Cass appears in season 5 first. But is he a regular cast member? Like, regularly in every episode?
I knew it wasn't from the very beginning, but he was around for a lot. Because they didn't even really know about the existence of angels for a while.
Mm-hmm. Could a mod deal with that real quick?
Yeah, let me. I do it on my computer. Do it on my iPad.
No, I put him on the wrong layer. Well, farts. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, so when I looked it up on Google, it shows that Cass becomes a main character in season 5. And then he goes on a little bit of a break in which he's not in so many episodes. And then I think 9 through 15 is pretty recurrent. That's fair. The vibe of the first 2 seasons is really good. Like, I really wanted them to get back into cryptid slash monster hunting. Because I mean, the demon angel stuff, that was all good, but I think it was a bit overplayed. I mean, it derailed it a little bit, I think. Which I kind of get it because once you take down a big bad, right, the next big bad better be another level. But yeah, the Where's Our Dad arc. Yeah. Yeah. I also liked when they got into a bit more of like the behind the scenes of his parents, um, like how they met and his mom being the one that was like, I guess that would more relate to them because she grew up with the knowledge of how the world actually worked. Um, So far, I've really been enjoying the Winchester series. I don't know if anyone else has watched it, but I wouldn't say it's as good. Um, but it's good. Yeah, so I don't know if you have listened to the Supernatural podcast. If not, I suggest it, but they go into that. They go into how they had to evolve with technology. Um, but like how the editing as well as like the filming and all of that kind of stuff changed. Hi, Ghost. She's creating a little blobby, doing a little tutorial art to get used to Procreate on her iPad. Yes, it is me. Hello. Greetings, greetings. It's been a while. How have you been? How is your channel going? Oh, very cool. Started your own little cult. That's awesome. I have been surviving the snow while also being sick, but we're no longer sick, so yay. Still dealing with like congestion and stuff, but that's okay. It always takes longer for people with allergies. Yeah, I usually have to wait to get out when it snows because we are on top of a mountain. So it's like over a mile to get to where I live, like the long drive up. So you got a cliff on one side and a cliff on the other side. I just stay home until the roads are clear and then I go out. Um yeah, when we get snowed in, we get snowed in. And then it's so easy to get iced in after that, but it can take a bit. Um I do enjoy snow, like it's beautiful, it's a blank canvas. It's has so much meaning, cleansing and all of that kind of stuff. I love it. But yeah, as someone who has chronic pain, um, it's not fun to be in the cold. I still do it because I got a puppy I got to take outside and he loves the snow. But it can be painful. My migraines can get worse, things of that nature. I'm gonna try snow cream though. I have heard a lot of wonderful things from my future in-law family. about snow cream, so that's on my bucket list this year. We were literally just talking about snow, and I just looked out my window and it's snowing. Yay! Round 4. Sunshine will be back, peeps. She is on the phone with a doc, and will be back when she can. So you have me in the meantime. Sorry, but hopefully I can keep you guys
Hello.
entertained.
Hi, I'm back for a little bit. A doctor's gonna call me back in like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Cool,
So,
cool, cool.
um, it was bad news.
Oh,
So they canceled. So I have a tooth that's been in pain for 4 years, and a temporary filling that was put in, um, uh, a month ago, fell out, and my next appointment isn't until the 5th of March, and because they referred it out, and I got the appointment this morning to have them refix the temporary cap that's in there, and then they just told me that they're going to cancel it even though it's tomorrow, and they're not going to touch the tooth. So there's that. So I have to
wait,
wait
so
until
they canceled
March.
it and it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow. Yeah, they just canceled it. So now I have a hole in my tooth all the way down to the root, and the root is exposed. And I have to live with that until March 5th.
What is the medical system in America? Can someone tell me? Because every day I am flabbergasted in the wrong ways.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense. Is it like a weather thing or something? Because
I
I
have
know
no
that our
idea.
weather's supposed to be crazy, but like,
Also, hi, Ghost. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm excited that you're doing Cult of the Lamb on stream. Um. No! Wait, when did he die? What season?
oh shit! Yeah, oops. Um,
No!
she hasn't seen very far, so she didn't know that, yeah. It's okay though. Don't worry. If you like him, don't worry.
Also, thank you for the Prime sub, Vegas.
It's all good. I've been trying to figure out how to redo it because it doesn't pop up on my phone, but it popped up on my computer as an option. So, yay, I actually get
Woo!
to do the thing.
Hi, Pavati. Welcome in. Thank you for giving your daily sunray. Also, I'm really sorry when I have to go again because they're going to call soon. And if they don't call soon, I'm going to be really sad because this is the phone call that I've been waiting for like a week and a half now. So I'm going to be really sad because he called while I was on the phone with my dentist. Like at the exact same time.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, I've been trying to get in contact with you for literally a week. And I've called your office multiple times. And now is when you call when I'm on the phone with another doctor.
It's always the worst timing.
But hopefully he'll call back soon and then you'll hang out with Vegas for a little bit longer. And then I'll be back until the end of stream. It's okay, Miso. I'll probably forget anyway. If we like breeze past it, I'll just probably forget about it because amnesia.
Yeah, I am a bit jealous that you're able to do that. I have to wait a long, long, long time before I forget things of movies and TV series. Like, if I'm really into it, I can play it in my head, even though that we have alters. There's been a few things more recently that I can rewatch and be like, oh, wow. I don't remember that detail, but I usually have to space it out so that I
Yeah,
can enjoy it again.
I can rewatch things so frequently because I just forget all my favorite media. But also, I forget my favorite media. So, like, that's not fun.
Well, I mean, you have those lists of things that you watch, so that'll be good for you to be able to review back in past years and be like, oh, I liked that. I don't remember that. I'm gonna watch it again.
My
Yeah, go
Apple
get
Pencil
that
keeps
stick,
dying.
Ghost. We need Dr. Whacking Sticks. Actually, we need government whacking sticks because it's not entirely up to the docs all the time.
Yeah. We just need lots of
Insurance
whacking
companies and
sticks.
governments.
But hi, Ghost. Thank you for the stick to whack things with. You taught yourself to forget? Hell yeah. Thank you for throwing that. I think that was Miso? Yeah. Hi,
Well, it's not a
Potty.
stick, but
It works.
yeah, after your phone call, I'm sure that's what you wanted to do.
I still need to let Corey know. Because the thing is, the littles can't front until I get this dealt with. And so the littles are missing out on things. So
Wait, so they won't be
Corey's
able to
gonna.
front until March?
Yeah. Now, it was supposed to be they can't front until tomorrow. And now it's until March. Because I'm in too much pain. Like, it
That's
hurts really
understandable.
bad. Like, I can't even bite down all the way. I can bite down on one side of my mouth, and I can't bite down on the other.
When you hear back from them, you should let them know about the amount of pain and be like, okay, so if you can't see me, then what can you do in the meantime? Because I have an open hole in my mouth that should not be there, and I have to be able to eat and drink and function.
I asked! And they were like, I'm so sorry, I wish we could do something, but we can't. And she's like, have a good night. I fought for it for that entire time that I was gone. And they were like, no. When I went to yarn shopping, they had a jar labeled pennies for punching Nazis. I sorted my change and contributed all my pennies, which is great, wonderful jar, but also horrible that's needed in America. Yeah, agreed. Also great for the 3-stream streak, Pavati. Go you. Why is it not going? Oh, because it's on the wrong layer. I totally know what I'm doing.
My brain was kind of stuck for a minute because I was like a swear jar? You shouldn't be punished for punching a Nazi. Sorry.
Sneaks into chat. Hello. Hi, Forrest. Welcome in. Vegas is also here.
Greetings, Forest.
If that is the notification of my phone not giving me the call, I'm gonna riot. Nah!
We will make signs and riot with you. Fix Sunshine's tooth. Fix Sunshine's tooth.
Fix my phone while you're at it, because it doesn't
All
tell me when
nerves are
people
not
call.
created equal.
You can't fix my nerve, I'll get on yours.
Exactly. Get to the root of that problem.
And this is a tooth that's been in pain for almost 5 years. I started being in pain in, I think, April of 2021. So it is almost 5 years.
Yeah, you've been going through it for a bit.
And I've only been eating on one side of my mouth for 5 years.
And for those of you guys who don't know, Sunshine does not handle pain very well at all and has extra nerve endings in her teeth.
Yeah.
So, wow, that was really fast for Stream Elements, was it not? That was
Yes, it was. Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Ice is awful. Fuck ice. I'm so happy I caught you. I've popped on Twitch a few times to see if you were on. How are you? I'm good. Well, health-wise, no. But other things-wise, I'm doing good. Mental health is doing okay. So that's a positive. And I don't have my job anymore, which means we're streaming. So I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. I don't think she needs to get to the root of the problem. It's already exposed. I know. Huh. Okay, let's continue with this. I don't want to make my monster transparent.
I will be right back. I have to feed my puppy.
Okie dokie. See you soon. Oh no, I mean yeah for rescue time, but oh no for job. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's about how I feel. But have fun feeding your puppy. See you soon. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to do it on the bottom of the cork. Okay, so now we're outlining the entire bottle. Does she do that line? No, she does not. I can barely see the bottle now. There we go. Hi, puppy. What's the puppy's name? Why isn't it working? Rosie, I'm pretty sure I spelled her name right. Aw, cute! Cute, cute, cute. How do I turn off the drawing guide? There we go. Hopefully that turns it off. No, that does not turn it off. How do I turn off drawing guide? I turned it off. Right. Spelling but a Z, not an S. I told her you called her name and now she thinks she's talking back to me. She thinks she's a treat for it. Call her name pretty. Aww. That's cute. I don't know how to do this. Oh, there we go. I think I did it. I did it! I'm so proud of me. But we were talking about cryptids earlier. Has anyone encountered a cryptid or supernatural creature? We talked about some of our experiences earlier. Do you guys have any? And what is your favorite cryptid? Oh, wait, no. That would be there. I know how to draw. Did the music finish? I think the music finished. 1 second. We're going to listen to it again. I listen to music by Blue Turtle, and they currently have a game out. It's fantasy lo-fi themed. Procreate is confusing. Good job. Thank you! Oh, I was supposed to keep that there. So now I have to undo everything I just did because I erased it first. Yeah, okay. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So it was kind of a good job. It was kind of a bad job. There we go. Ah! There we go. Now it's correct. Look at that. It's so adorable. Okay.
Hello, I am back. He also had to go
Hello.
potty.
I hope his dinner was nummy.
It was. He eats it in like seconds. But I mean, we've had to split up his feeding schedule from twice a day to 4 times a day, so.
Gotcha. So not a lot each time.
No, he has to have low protein, high carbs.
Gotcha. Hi, Darth. Welcome in. I'm doing good. How about you? Except for health stuff. Health stuff kind of sucks today, but that's okay. The doctor never called me back. And their facility is now closed. So I'm guessing I'm not getting a call today. Which sucks booty.
Yeah, I have heard of the Hat Man. I was just reading the Forest's thing about the cryptid and sleep paralysis.
I looked up to make sure it was cryptid. The Hat Man, he's called. He's more common with sleep paralysis, but he's seen during the day as a kid during my teen years, normally during times of trouble or terror. I haven't seen him in a hot moment. Goodness, I've never heard of that one. Fave cryptid is
Yeah, my
Mothman.
partner
What is...
gets sleep paralysis, and he sees stuff like that.
Corey also gets sleep paralysis. And he also sees stuff like that. What is everyone's favorite cryptid?
All cryptids need love.
My day's been great just chilling after class earlier. Ooh.
Mothman is really cool. I have a few Mothman stuffies and a Mothman pen. Oh, and a Mothman onesie. How could I forget that? I was Mothman for Halloween last year.
Hi, you almost scared me.
That's why I waited until after you finished drawing the line.
Hello, I was just talking about you, saying you had sleep paralysis. Also, my dentist canceled my appointment for tomorrow because they're not going to touch that tooth. So I have to call the other place and I have to have them redo it, but they're already closed for the day.
Sorry. I have a migraine. I'm going to go so you can continue. I'm sorry about your dentist. That sucks.
So I have a hole in my tooth. And it hurts.
The Oragel is yours if you need it.
Thanks. I think it's still in the bedroom.
Okay. Do you need it?
Probably.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's on my side table.
Has CBD or anything like that helped?
My teeth?
Yeah, I know Oragel will get to like the root and try to help numb it, but have you tried anything like CBD to help with the pain?
Well, all of my CBD are gummies, and I don't want to accidentally chew that side of the tooth.
Gotcha.
And my smoking CBD is out. So.
Bummer. I wish I was able to help more with that kind of stuff.
Here's your temporary fix.
Thank you. Love
welcome.
you.
Love you.
Okay, now I'm gonna put some Oragel on my tooth, so ignore me if I make any weird mouth sounds.
It sounded like Squidward gargling salt water. That is odd that you don't have sleep paralysis and yet you were able to see it. I said this earlier, but I feel like they phase in and out of, like, our timeline or realm or whatever you want to call it or look at it. Whatever it is that separates us, I feel like they phase in and out sometimes, or if we stop paying attention, we start to drift in or have the ability to see, because it's always like out of the corner of your eye or something, right? It's interesting how stuff like that works. Oh, my puppy's trying to get in my room. Hey, puppies.
Dimension, that's the word. Okay, the bottle is outlined.
Yay! It looks so pretty.
It's gonna look even better in a little bit. The tutorial's only half done.
Have we come up with a name?
No, I'm gonna name it when it's done. Thank you! We are following a tutorial by Genevieve's Design Studio. The link is in the pinned message if you want to follow along. But thanks, Wanderer! Thank you for doing me Daily Sunray.
I'm glad you're able to find a new doctor. I hope you are able to get diagnoses. Even if it's not exactly what you're thinking right now, having answers is helpful. It can be a lot, but it can be helpful. Because at least you know where to go next, or have an idea of things you can do to help yourself.
So my brush is already at the biggest level it could get, so I think I need to do a different pencil. How do I get it bigger?
But you might need a thicker brush if you want it.
Maybe this one? No, not that. That's too much texture. Okay, we only use that one. My Apple Pencil keeps dying. Found a new doctor. She's
Oh,
helping
no.
get diagnosed for things. I'm afraid to get diagnosed, but oh well, it's something that good too. I hope you get the diagnosis that helps you the most and is the most accurate. This little guy looks very squishy. He is squishy! You said oh no for something. Is everything okay?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having cramps, which
Oh, no.
means, yeah. Gotta love it.
Hold on. I am so overwhelmed by the bottling. Excuse me. I wish my hand would smoothly move on the surface, but it does not do that.
It takes time. As it becomes easier, you realize it's about speed, because I struggle with it too. But the more you focus, the more likely it is that you're going to show the shaky.
I have a hard time at not making my fingers like curve in at the end.
I don't know what you mean.
No, when did I draw that?
The line on your little guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna take him pocket-sized bean. I know, he's so cute. He's so little. We haven't named him yet. You guys can start thinking of names. But I'm not gonna name him until he looks completely finished. I start curving the line once I get to the end of it.
Oh. Apparently, Lil Wayne just made America's first completely free medical clinic.
Huh.
I like that people are actually starting to use their money and influence for positive things.
That is good.
Oh, her little puppy's so cute.
What?
In the video that showed her dog. It's so cute.
I think it's a Samoyed.
I love animals. They're so nice.
many weird noises can sunshine make?
All of them.
Okay.
Thank you for putting the Fahrenheit in chat. I was literally reading it and wondering.
It's hot that it's cold, like I'm cold, heat turns, snow melting, and +5 after 41. Oh my god. That's like 80 degrees difference.
I honestly think Mother Nature's going through menopause. Weather's been weird, and if we're not the ones fucking with it, you gotta start asking questions.
We are fucking with it.
Oh no, I know. But also I wonder a portion of it being my joke of menopause.
Oh. Oi. Ow, my legs.
I don't think Mother Nature could actually go through menopause because she's always creating, so. It's just a joke that I've made for a while because my mom was in menopause for 20 some odd years.
That's fair. Hi, Treyu.
Greetings, Atrayu. I boop you.
We make snow peeps now. Woo! Here's a boop from Vegas. Boop. Boop.
It's crazy to believe I did that drawing without knowing about, like, how to properly layer in.
Yeah.
Thank you. That is Sunshine's kitty. I believe that portrait, I did that, what, for your birthday? It was your birthday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Vegas is the one who made it.
Why do you think the drawing would taste like matcha? I would have assumed it would have been more a little bit of like a pizza flavoring, with his middle name being DiGiorno. Or at least a little cheesy. Even if it's dairy-free cheese, so he can be safe around sunshine.
He'd be
You got a little
flavored.
dot on your blob. Did you want that?
Huh? Oh.
There's a little dot on your actual blobby guy.
Okay.
Forrest just said, "Wait, Atreyu has a middle name." Aww.
Yes, because he wasn't delivery. He was DiGiorno. We adopted him. Thank you. Hi, Hal. Welcome in.
Greetings,
I
Howl.
I mostly only use it when I call him by his full name when he's in trouble. Ah. Ooh, we have to add more sub badges. Because officially some people are over a year.
Congratulations.
Thanks. But welcome in. How was your stream? How long is this tutorial? We still have 1/3 of the tutorial left. Okay. You had to frog 8 rows? Oh no! I'm so sorry. Oh no. I'm so sorry, friend. Hey, Dr. Stitching could fix it. I brought back to Lifeline. Oh no! Thank you for explaining, Vegas.
You're welcome. I didn't want to interrupt you when you're in your process. You're in your zone. How do you feel about your work so far?
I like it. I'm mostly excited for the end part because this is the parts that I don't know how to do, and I'm excited to learn more about it. So I'm very much locked in. How's your PNG coming?
It's it's okay. Um, I was getting frustrated, so I took a break. But it's okay. It's going okay. I was
Fair.
figuring out the difference between it kept making it a pixelated layer, and I didn't want it to be a pixelated layer, but I got it fixed to a vectorized layer, which is awesome because that's what I needed.
Yay! Is that why you asked could pixels be made into vectors? And I said yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to redraw my PNG for the fifth fucking time.
That's fair.
I like it, okay? But like for me, when I draw something, once it's over with, I want to be done with it. I don't want to have to continue to redo it. And I've already had to redo it 4 times.
That's fair.
What are you doing? What are you huffing at me for? hopping at me for, Marcelli? I just had a cat jump in my lap and knock my iPad down.
Oh no. Why is it not working? It's not working the way I want it to, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go.
Are you not liking the chalk look? Because it seems to be...
He looks like he has a 5 o'clock shadow. And I don't know how she's making hers look like that.
I think she could be using a different pen, like a different paintbrush.
She's using the same thing. From what I saw, anyway.
I like that color. It's like cotton candy.
Okay. I think I figured it out.
Maybe try to mess with the saturation.
There we go. I like that. Okay. I would like to color this in, please.
He looks like such a little jiggly fellow. All happy and content in his little bottle.
Oh, she did use a different brush.
Okay, I wasn't entirely certain. It just looked different the way that it was going on the screen, so that's why.
Hold on, how do I go back? Okay, there we go. She used more of a... There we go. There we go.
Yeah. It's like a little bit of an ombre.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing erasing, and I don't know why it's not erasing. Ah!
You can also make it to where it doesn't erase as much, like it's slightly.
It's not erasing at all, that's my problem. So I need to rewatch that part of the video.
Thanks for hanging out, Forrest.
Okie dokie, see you soon. Bye, Forrest. Thanks for hanging out.
Let me know if I ever overstep with like reading things. I just know that you're like focused on this and I don't want you to miss out on stuff.
No, you're good. I just wish that it would... that it would work.
Are you on the correct layer?
I thought I was. Yeah, I am.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that worked. But that's erasing the whole blob.
Did you do the pink on the blue instead of above it? And
She
a
said
separate
to do
layer?
it on the same layer. Let me make sure.
I'd recommend doing it on a different layer and then you can always merge it later.
Why is hers able to do that and mine is not? You guys watched me do that, right? I followed all the steps. And it did not work.
You did. But also remember, it's a novice versus an expert, so there could be something minor that you might not be seeing, and that's okay. But I would recommend, if you're getting tired of it, try it on a separate layer and then merge it later. Merge it later.
Oh, okay. You can't exit the hue selection in the middle, that's why it's erasing it. Oh, okay. I think I like that. Okay. Okay. I think that looks better.
Very cute.
Why is it going red? It should be going purple. Why is it red? Lurk, I gotta do my PT exercise and I don't want to do it after dinner. Okie dokie, have fun doing your PT exercises. I'm gonna be figuring out why it's doing red.
How transparent is it? Because it could be reflecting what's on the bottom.
It's not transparent. No, it's red. Why is it showing orange? Huh? Where are my hues all messed up? It's not just me, right? Like, that looks wrong.
No, that's, yeah. It's like a mood-changing blob.
Okay, there we go. Wait, no, it's still not right. It's supposed to be green. Why is it not? Okay, I found it right. It's not the right color, but I mean, it's not the right color.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I think that's good. I have no idea what happened there. But I kind of think it
That
looks
was weird.
cool. I think it looks cool, though.
It does.
Okay.
Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a mood-changing stone. Which is really more temperature changing, but...
It's not doing the right colors.
It's kind of a cool challenge, but yeah, frustrating for sure. Odd part. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. It reminds me of when you're supposed to use like a black light when you're painting, and you can't. The black light essentially makes it to where you can't tell what colors you're using, and then
Yeah.
you paint and see what you can come up with.
Okay, and then we're going to go back to here. Why isn't it coloring? Whoa, but now that one's all messed up. Whoa. What just happened?
There you go.
Okay. Okay. And then... Ah! There we go. Ah! Oh, wait. Sorry I'm not talking as much anymore.
Concentration takes a lot. It's all good.
Okay. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think?
I think it looks great. No cutie.
Okay.
cat just sat at the door and went, Mama!
Really?
Yeah.
Hi.
That's what I was like, what did you say?
Do you want to say mama again? Do you want to say mama again?
That was performative. He can't do it.
Want to say mama again? Apparently my cat just said mama.
That's so cute.
I want to be done with this tutorial. Okay, hold on. There's 10 minutes left. I can get through 10 minutes.
You can do it.
I can do it.
It doesn't look like it glows over the cork.
Oh, so it's just around the bottle?
Yeah, I think because the cork would block the glow.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Nature Claus. Welcome in. Brina's bug soup. What kind of bug is it? What kind of bug soup? Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Could someone please shout out Nature Claus for me?
I gotcha.
Thank you. I'm joined here today by Vegas. 13 months. Lucky number. Welcome in. Hi, my name's Grace. I'm one of the main fronters in a DID system, which means there's more than one of us in our brain. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We do a whole bunch of things over here. We're a variety channel. We do everything from art to tarot to singing to playing piano to playing games. And today we are doing art and joined by the lovely Vegas.
Greetings.
Also, Vegas, if you want to shout yourself out, feel free.
That's so good.
Hi, Procrastination. Thank you for the stretch. I just popped my back, but I'll stretch.
Is shout out exclamation part SO?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm playing a fly, so not a good sign for the soup. Oh no! I want to do more of a Gaussian blur. There we go. And we're watching a tutorial and we're learning how to make a little monster in a bottle. But hello, hello, hello. Also, Vegas also will be streaming soon. And she's going to do art and games and potentially ASMR.
Yay! So we got to start somewhere, and then we're going to work our way up to get the right equipment for ASMR, because I want to make sure I have a good mic for that.
That's fair. Your mic's not too bad, though. The mic
Currently,
is what's
I'm on my
currently
phone.
Oh. Your phone mic is good.
I would hope so.
Okay, we're going to finish this tutorial. We have 10 minutes left. What were you up to? Thank you so much for bringing your gamers over here. I will take really good care of them. If you need to raid and run, feel free. If you want to just stay and lurk, also valid. But thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. We'll take really good care of them. But yeah, we were playing Fly Night, Dark Souls meets RuneScape with Bug Folk. Simple but a little sweaty gameplay. Bug. Also, fishing. Fishing! Dark Souls meets RuneScape. Dark Souls is games where you, like, try to beat bosses over and 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 over, right? AKA games that I suck at.
Would be
And
so
refuse to
stressed.
play. I know. Hi, Atreyu. Also, my cat's here. If you want to say hi to Atreyu, do exclamation point boop, and I'll give my cat a little tap on the snoot directly from you. Or use those lovely channel points. Here's a boop from Vegas.
Sweet kitty.
Okay, we're gonna finish watching the tutorial, but feel free. You playing a Dark Souls game would be interesting. Me or Lucy? Because I'll just button mash. I will just button mash. True, but less suffering and less intense combos to get wrecked by. I did not awfully, but citation needed. Love that. Okay, let me try to finish this tutorial.
Yes, we are so close, because then we get to name the blob, and I have brought it up like 5 times. So, as you can tell, I'm a little excited to give this cute guy a name.
I was thinking Grace with Lucy would be interesting too. I would be going, ah! And then just like smashing buttons. And Lucy would probably just throw the controller at my screen. It's also a tiny dev team and only $6 on Steam, so deserving of support regardless. Hell yeah! I saw a D&D campaign, like, no, not D&D. It was a TTRPG that was based on bugs, and it reminded me of you, and I didn't let you know about it, and I still feel bad. But that's what this is reminding me of.
Are there any new games that you're looking forward to that are going to be coming out?
Well, if we played demos, I would have shown you guys.
Hey, I voted. Not that this hasn't been fun.
I am looking forward to Animo, which is open world, basically Pokemon. And it's free to play.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming out this summer. And I'm super excited about it. And also Animal and Nook, which is like you're this little creatures that live in this giant world. And it's really adorable.
That's adorable.
And then Portobello's, which is about this grandma that lives in this mushroom world. And you like explore the world and do platforming. Mistwood, the creators of Escape from Mistwood Mansion, I think it's called Mistwood. I forget what their dev team is called. But they're announcing a new game tomorrow, I think. Oh, it is okay for me. What games are coming out that you're looking forward to, Nature? And what about you, Vegas?
The new Life is Strange was one that I was looking forward to, which is already out. I don't know. I don't know of many ones that are. I mean, there's a few dinosaur ones that are coming out. I save them online and then I periodically check up on them, but I don't necessarily like put them in my calendar.
Oh, Lost and Found Co. is coming out. It was supposed to be coming out the 11th, and now it's coming out March 6th. And I'm so sad. I have to wait another month. And it's that Lost and Found game, Hidden Objects game that I played last year and fell in love with during Steam Next Fest. And I'm so excited for this Steam Next Fest. We're going to be playing a ton of demos.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Bless you, Marcel. I mean, if I lived in that little jar with all of the magical beauty, I think I would be smiling like that too.
That's fair.
Love the little lights.
The Book of Hours devs. Yes, I sent that to you. You had already seen it, duh. But I sent that to you. So that's also on my list. But it's no release date yet. Which is most games. Also, Ophelia's Chapter, which is the horror game that Lucy fell in love with, still has no release date. And we're super sad about it because we fell in love with that game. Okay. Hold on. It's 4 minutes left. We're so close. We're so close to naming the little guy. We're so close.
I think she has the YouTube channel linked.
Yes, I do. It's in the pinned message, the tutorial, but it's Genevieve's Design Studio. There's also Witchbrook. I'm also looking forward to Witchbrook. It's a cute-looking witchy sandbox life sim releasing sometime in 2026. It published Starburn and Wargrove. If you heard of either, but they have a decent pedigree for indie titles. I love indie titles. Okay, we're so close. We're so close. We have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
It's the final countdown.
I spelled it wrong, but that's okay.
What do you want, you cute boy? And have sad puppy eyes looking at me.
Hold on, I think it's this color. But hold on. It's not working for some reason, and I don't know why. Is my pen dead? Yeah, my pen's almost dead.
How long does it take your pen to charge?
Not very long. I'm only going to charge it a few degrees. Nope, still didn't work. Why isn't it working? Is there anything on that layer? Oh, apparently there is stuff on that layer. It's just not showing up.
Nature said, all right, about time for me to actually wind down, eat food, and check on family since I've been streaming for over 7 hours. And then they put, oh no, the pen.
Well, have a fun time. Thank you so much for hanging out. We appreciate you. We're almost done with our tutorial. So, woo! Enjoy foods.
You know, I'm thinking about making dinner here shortly.
Darken. 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 Darken is higher.
Kind of liked it was either the difference or the hard mix.
And then there we go.
Look at you go.
Have a good lurk. Hey, I was ahead of her.
We have some names, name ideas for the little guy once you're done as well.
Okay. I'm just waiting if she does any final details.
You're all good.
It's like 40 seconds left. Oh. Nope, we're good. Okay, we finished. What do we name this little guy?
Woo! Alright, so nature had a few cool ideas.
Okay.
I was thinking blobber, like like from How to Train Your Dragon, but blob.
Naming a candidate for Blorbo. Schlumpus or Glorp? Okay, what were yours? Blobo?
Yeah, globber.
Globber? Anything else?
I feel like we should have a little bit of a feminine name.
Glaba?
Globet.
Globet? Globet. Okay, that's cute. That is very cute. Does everyone else like Globet?
You should sign your name on this as well, or your channel name or something on the bottom and date it.
I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, when you print it, you should put it on the back or something.
Okay. I can't believe we did it. We want to practice doing more art tutorials to get better at it.
I would recommend when you do your own thing, because it's something that it was one of the first things that we created. Save your signature and then just add it to it. Like create your fancy signature and then just add it to whatever final piece once you're done, like as a sticker or as something of that nature, just so that you have it and you don't have to constantly try to remake it. It's already saved. You just slap it on there.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh no, I'm out of water.
Globet is out of water. Oh, you know I'm not sitting good. My back hurts. Of course I'm not sitting good. Oh.
I want to get one of those posture correctors eventually.
Oh, I almost knocked my water over. I'm getting kind of hungry myself. Should
What do you think about making for dinner?
I have no idea. I really want pasta, but I want pasta with shrimp and we don't have shrimp.
I think I'm gonna make chicken salad.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
I add curry to mine.
Ooh, yummy. But I have beef in the fridge. Not fridge, freezer. So I might use some of that. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Or should I make something really fast and come back to streaming? What should we do? I think I'm gonna stop streaming for now, and then we'll come back to stream tomorrow. You have Taco Bell? I'm so jealous.
What was your question then? Because you kind of answered your question mid-question.
I did answer my question. I did answer my question. What am I having for dinner? That's my question. What am I having for dinner? You choose.
How many meals have you had today?
I've had oatmeal, and that's all I've had today.
Okay, so you should have a nutritious meal, not necessarily something that's fast. Unless the fast is also like nutritious, but protein
would you
is
guys
important.
like if we did more of these chatty art tutorial streams?
Yays.
Would you want to join us for more?
Yays. I would.
Yay. Okay, cool. So I'll do more of these.
Oh wait, no, I have something. If we're gonna do that, then I'm just gonna redeem this. Whoa!
I'm having fun. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and raid. Let's see. I don't know who to raid. I
Art and Just is on, it looks like.
just rated her like last week.
Oh, okay, okay, so you're looking for someone new?
I want to rate Art and Jess, but I just rated her last week.
Do you want to give a newbie a chance or someone that you know?
I don't know. Let's see. Okay, she's the only one that I'm following that's currently live from that list. From my long follow list, let's see if there's somebody. Lael is live. We'll raid Lael.
Yay!
We will raid Lael. Okay. So it's been a while since we promoted this, but we do have a YouTube where we post all of our VODs. If you want to follow us on YouTube, feel free to follow us here. Oops. Ah, I keep spelling it wrong. There we go. If you want to follow us on YouTube, that's there. We also have a Discord and we have a shop, which has some new ideas. And as soon as Vegas starts streaming, it'll have even more cool stuff in there.
Yay!
So there's some cool stuff in there. There are raid messages that were put in there by lovely Howl. It would be helpful if I could copy and paste my own raid message. That would be really helpful. Why is it not letting me copy my own raid message? It's
Howl's
not.
always on the spot. Great job.
Howl's always on it. Okay.
I know, like, I'm over here, like, I'm looking at my mod notes to make sure I know the commands over here for 5 minutes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and raid Lael. Lael 13. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you, Vegas, for hanging out. You're lovely.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me. You definitely need to share this in the Discord.
The art, I will.
Yes.
And I'll also share the tutorial in the Discord. Cool. And everyone give Vegas a follow because Vegas is going to start streaming soon. And also Howl will follow and Nature will follow. And all the other people who are streamers that came into chat today because there were a lot of them. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful sunny time zone wherever you are, whether it's day or night. I just hope you're having a wonderful, happy time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And thank you, Vegas, for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you guys so, so much. Boop. Let's go say hi to Leo. Love you guys. Boop.